Hey guys, it's Jocelyn Elise and welcome to my channel. Essentially, we are going into a part 2 of the Bratz Mega Haul. If you saw part 1, you'll know that my files got corrupted, which is not fun. But on a positive note, I actually got more Bratz stuff in that I wouldn't have had in the last video. It's a winner's game after all. So I present Pretty and Punk Eaton and Pretty and Punk Yasmin. So I purchased Pretty and Punk Eaton actually the same day that I purchased Kobe. In the last video, I did go on a Target run and I got Kobe, but he was at the store. This dude was in the mail. I got him August 10th. Great show up on his part. Glad it didn't take a long time. I mean, Target is so on point. He's obviously a repro, and I think he looks pretty good. Like, I love his blue hair. Outfit is fire. On the back, you can see Sasha, Megan. You have to admit, Pretty and Punk with Dylan, Cameron, Eaton was pretty fire. Like the colored hair, the whole London style. And I originally wanted some Pretty and Punk dudes back in the day, but I want to say they didn't appear in stores for me. Story of my life. But I'm happy to have him now, even though he's a repro. We all know originals are amazing. While repros are building up, which is what a lot of people want, but I do feel like it's a little complicated to recreate something. I'm sure prices and materials have changed. Availability of some items could have changed. You never know. So I try not to be so harsh when it comes to repros, as long as I feel like they're good. Like, does this doll stand alone? That's how I try to look at it. And I think he looks pretty great. So I mentioned this Pretty and Punk Yasmin in the last video. As we know, this recreation is not an exact replica. The original one had a much lighter skin tone, which I personally don't mind, but I know some people, they are really big into keep it how it was, which I get it, I understand. It's something that doesn't personally bother me. I would be happy to have the original. I didn't buy the original when it was released, but this one I'm just as happy with. She has more blue in her hair in comparison to the original based on what I've seen, and she has Yasmin's original skin tone, which, I mean, how can you complain? Unless you wanted to have something that was a little different, which the original gave you. Just like Eaton, her clothes are really great. I love the blue jacket, her pants, the purse that says punk. Yasmin's second outfit is kind of giving a pirate-like vibe, which I really enjoy. And I will admit, the original Pretty and Punk face-ups are some of my favorites, so I can easily tell that these are not exact by any means. But I appreciate the doll for what it is. So overall, I'm really happy to own this Pretty and Punk Yasmin. Look at the back of her box. What's funny is this actually looks like another Yasmin. This screening reminds me of Adventure Girls Yasmin. We have Chloe in the middle. She looks like she has a different screening too, like what, Tokyo Go-Go maybe? And then what's supposed to be Jade, that looks like it could be like a Bratz World Tiana. That is very interesting. I never noticed that. It's like, I guess they're like, they won't know. Different screenings on just the back of the box. I wonder why they didn't use the actual dolls, but hey, whatever. I know I showed him in the last video, but it was like teeny tiny. But I just want to, you know, give him his official moment and kind of give you guys my backstory with Kobe. So first of all, I think his repro looks better than his original. He apparently is my least favorite Bratz boy because I just remember his screenings not being the best, which is so funny to me because he is like my type. Like, if Kobe was a real person, I probably would want to date him. He has long hair, like long dark hair, light eyes. It's like, I don't know, that's some blanket statement. I would want to date him. I was like, wait a minute, what does his clothes look like? like his clothes. Even though he has like the features, I don't know, I just can't remember his dolls being that good in comparison to the other guys. Maybe that was the problem. I couldn't find any attractive Kobe's because there definitely are some out there that I would love to own. But his repro is killing it. I don't know though, his eyes seem a little far apart. I love his art. He's so cute. And I love how on the box it says, the boys with a passion for fashion. And the Bratz. Like, you cannot forget the Bratz. And there's the rest of the people in his series. So I would just need Fiona and Dana. The next thing I want to show you is something I'm extremely excited about. It's the Bratz retro swing chair. I am so happy that they repro this. I also don't remember this ever being at a store for me to buy because I feel like I would have had this, which is why, reclaiming my time, I got two. Look at the packaging. I mean, I love the jade just sitting in there. If you're debating on a gift for a doll collector and you don't want it to be too obvious, I would recommend this. Absolutely would recommend this. For those of you who don't know, this thing is pretty big. It fits Bratz, Barbie. Have I seen a rainbow high in it? I am looking at my rainbow high. They probably could fit in here too. I know their heads are pretty big, but a rainbow high I would imagine could fit in this baby too. It's pretty wide. It swings back and forth, and this is gonna look so cute in the new dollhouse that I purchased for my dolls / in my room. I'll switch things around, but I think it would be cute to have them swing together for a little bit. Oh, and this is the back. Look at how they are trying to get you to like buy Dana, because she just goes perfect with this chair. Even before I knew she was on the back, I was like, yeah, this matches Dana so perfectly. And the marketing team was like, yeah, I know. We put her on the back. I mean, Fiona's there too. It looks like the OG Fiona. A matter of fact. Because, you know, she got a little makeover. Speaking of series dolls, my friend got left out last video. She was the only one that I didn't talk about. Her footage didn't make the cut. It was in the corrupted files. So let's take a quick visit back to series 2. This is Bratz Kumi. This is based on the Bratz Ooh La La line. I have the original Ooh La La Kumi, thank goodness, because the repro on this one is not bad, but definitely I like the original better. So I probably will be stealing her clothes and putting them on the OG. Mine was a secondhand buy. Fabulous condition, but a secondhand buy nonetheless. I also remember getting La La Dana in that lot, but I don't know where she is. Trauma. And I just feel like this was one to definitely have because this is one of my favorite Kumis. She's definitely up there with the Sweet Dreams one. I want to say this Kumi and the Sweet Dreams are at least in my top 3. Because when I think of Kumi, those are the ones that I think of. Another reason I want to make sure I had her, I've just been on such a French-ish kick. Like with Emily in Paris, I really like that show. Yes, I heard it's Americanized. So disappointing. Was so hoping that Paris was really like that. Apparently it is not. There's just a lot to love. I'll just put it that way. She is such a pretty doll, and I do like having this version of her without the black on her hands because the original comes with black gloves. But she does have like the black legs to go with her black shoes. And this was the back of series 2's box. It's her description and who was in the series with her. Dana was also chilling in the background last video, so let's finally talk about her. So when Girls Night came back, the repros are some of the best repros in my opinion. Before the series 3 came out, I think those repros are amazing too. So I decided on Dana. I wanted something that was from the 21st anniversary. And I don't remember owning any Girls Night Out dolls back in the day. Very well could have, but I don't think I did. I love Dana in particular too because she has the cute, iconic butterfly shirt. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't a big deciding factor for me. Her clothes are really stunning. Even though I really did like the Sasha from this line, still may grab her, never know. Plus, I mean, they have body glitter. That is pretty unique and fun. It's just very nostalgic. Speaking of, she also gives me a Dua Lipa vibe. Does she not? Do you see it? Do you see the vision? More than likely, she will either be staying in box or I will be taking her out and displaying her just as is, maybe just switching her clothes around because she's just so great. And I have other Danas that I can restyle and mess around with. Okay, why don't we get into some customs? So the first one I have here for you is Colt Gaia Chloe. She is a reroot. I love her with brown hair, actually, especially since they gave her a brown brow. It just really suits her. The outfit that they gave her is pretty cute. I love this little top. Simple pink shoe here. It's like a cut off jean maybe, or capri. The hair is really soft. Like, look at that. Ah. I'm gonna have so much fun with her, I know it. She also came with some bomb accessories. I'll show you. And yes, she came with a hairnet. This person was so serious. Love that. So she came with this purse, some accessories. Those are her bracelets, 2-star brushes, this cloud bag, which I think belongs to a mermaid doll. I really like it. It even has like a little zipper on the back. Another Cult Gaia Bratz doll bag. My favorite Cult Gaia Bratz doll bag. And then her chain skirt. Speaking of Cult Gaia, I did get both Chloe and Yasmin. I'll pull one at a time. I just want to say this is some of my favorite Bratz art, maybe of all time. It's just really stunning. Like, I'm going to have to find a way to preserve this for sure. The overall packaging is pretty luxe, in my opinion. Very pretty. Oh my goodness, her shirt looks... Yeah, I mean, it's a butterfly. It just looks... It's a little crumpled. I cannot wait to take her out and fix that. But I love that Miss Chloe has a hat. In all honesty, the clothes was my main motivation for buying her. I didn't care about the doll itself. And I think it's because she doesn't have lashes. I am a big lash girl. For her to be missing them, or for them to be more cartoony, essentially, I guess her liner is working as her lash. It's not my favorite screening, I'll say. But everything else I really like. Grabbing Yasmin. Yasmin does have all her letters. Thank goodness. Again with this one, I really like that this Yasmin has these eyebrows. I think that's pretty cool. Clothing is great. But Cult Gaia is gorge. A matter of fact, I just realized Chloe says Cult Gaia here, but Yasmin says thanks is Cult Gaia. That's pretty cool. I really love her silver dress in here. I mean, the boots are really cool. I like the accessories, of course, but that dress is just so killer to me. I'm really glad that it worked out that Cult Gaia got its own collection, which would make sense. Cult Gaia seems to be doing well. The clothes I personally think are pretty cute. We love a family business. So this is Mola Lola Felicia, aka Lux Noir London from Drag Race in doll form. If you don't know who I'm talking about, look it up. That is Lux Noir London, RuPaul's Drag Race, season 15. So I'm not gonna lie, I purchased this one because of the clothes. They are stunning. And obviously to have another Felicia in my collection, I own every Felicia now except Bratz Sweet Dreams, which is totally fine. I'm really good with that. But I really wanted this one for her clothes, and we love a movable body. The dress and sunglasses are extremely fun. That red outfit is killer. I appreciate that the doll is different, but it's not my favorite screening, but her eyebrows are pretty cool. Here comes Jade, the fashion icon. Between the two, I want to say I like Jade more. Her outfits are really cool too. I love the direction they went with her hair, her makeup, the two-toned eyes. Like the two-toned eyes is different, really, really different. Very cool. Her purse you cannot see because mine fell. There we go. Her eyebrows are very interesting. Okay, she has like hearts in her eyes, like little hearts. Felicia has stars. Well, the yellow hair is like really striking and cool on Felicia. I do appreciate that this is like a elevated version of Jade's signature hairstyle with like the blonde streaks and the bangs, and then the hair is really long. Also, bonus, I actually got this Jade because my mom surprised me with her. I got to a point where I was like, yeah, it's getting expensive. I'm not gonna probably get it. Moving on, oh well. My mom found her on eBay and she was like, is this the Jade you were looking for? And I was like, yeah, it is. She was a great price, right? But I was like, I don't know. I didn't leap to buy her. Next thing you know, my mom shows me her eBay account again with the Jade, and I didn't even know what happened. I'm like looking at it, and I'm thinking, like, why is she showing it to me again? And she's like, I bought it. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. So, as per usual, my mom is fantastic. So that makes her even more special. We love a good gift. Circling back to Reroots, this is a rerooted Formal Funk Chloe. I actually wanted to get this doll again. I owned her as a child. I probably still even have her original dress and other pieces, but I don't know what happened to the doll. It's a case of the missing doll. Like, where did they go? Solve the mystery. Somebody play that Clue Bratz song. You know the one. Who done it? If you ever owned Formal Infant Chloe, you know that her hair is atrocious. Like, it has like these little bits to make the hairstyle that they wanted. Like, no one wants little bits of broken hair. So I can see how she ended up being a reroot. What's pretty funny about this though, this is like pack hair. This is like, it has this gorgeous shake to it and everything, but this feels like it came from the beauty supply. Like, this is not traditional reroot hair by any means, but I do love the color. She's stunning. Her outfit she came in is cute too. She even came with this Treasures Chloe backpack and some GCDS designer boots. So I'm not mad at it at all. And I'm thrilled to have her back in my collection. This next doll is an absolute dream come true. I can't believe I own it in the condition I own it in. It is the Bratz Holiday Trinity. I remember when I was little, I really wanted this doll, yet I didn't ask for it, probably on the grounds of the price. I probably was like, I can get more Bratz if I don't ask for this one. I'll never forget, a wise woman once told me, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So who knows? I could have asked and had her in my collection for years, but that being said, she probably would not be in this condition. Now, mind you, I did get one in a lot, but she wasn't in great condition, and this is just the dream for me. Like, I just love this dress. Her eye color, her hair color, like, she is hands down my favorite holiday doll, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw her in this condition on Macari. I was like, it's as if she was just taken out of the box. The full story with that, actually, I talked to this amazing seller. Like, we ended up messaging, and they were looking for someone to take their dolls that they would feel comfortable with, because, you know, I don't have to tell you guys, there's a lot of mean people online. If you don't sell or you're not familiar with buying online, there are sellers who get harassed by buyers trying to tell them what they deem is fair for their dolls to be sold for, and it's truly not their place. They were dealing with some harassment issues. They felt I was a great buyer, and they sold me her. Also, about her looking as if she was just taken out of her box, that actually ended up being exactly what happened. The seller told me that she had been in a shed, so her box got damaged, making her really not sellable still in the box. So they deboxed her. I want to say she came with absolutely everything, but this is her stand, and you can see that she even has like her thread. It's like holding her hand and her purse to the dress. There's also thread here, like as you can see, I can't take it off. Obviously this should be pinned back, but that's not a big deal. She's an older doll. I'm sure her rubber bands have deteriorated or starting to. Yeah, I'm looking at them. Yeah, they're starting to deteriorate. So that one just went ahead and gave way, which is not a problem at all. That comes with the territory of being an older doll, so I'll have to either recreate this look or give her hair new life with a new style. Also, the seller was really nice. They gave me a card. I thought that was super sweet. Just an extremely thoughtful touch. I love the sunflower on it. So now I own my favorite holiday doll ever. And more than likely she will be put on display. I'm thinking maybe in my room since it's a pink vibe over there. Moving on to another special edition. This doll, I can't even lie, I did not necessarily want. Now, I did want the coat. This is the Bratz New Year's Yasmin doll. This coat has been in at least a couple of lines, right? I believe one of the other lines was the Hollywood line, like one of the Hollywood ones or whatever. But she was not on my wish list by any means. She was such a great price, you guys. Like, I want to say I definitely didn't spend 40, but I don't even think I spent 30, which is crazy because I have all of her items. She has her stock hair, all her original accessories, just absolutely nothing seems to be missing. Here is like the stand. Tinsel looks good. Let me put her down. Show you her accessories. Like, there's this gorgeous dress. It has deteriorated rubber bands on it. So it's as if they just took it out and did what with it? Much of nothing, which is great. Her shirt says 2004. Still has threads. Most satisfying. This is still in its plastic. Her accessories. She has her jacket, her brush, this cute purse, her shoes, which I really liked these shoes. They're different. More purses. There's a necklace in here. And most unheard of, her keychain. Like, do you know how hard it is to get an original keychain from a doll? It's like unheard of, unless you're getting it brand new in box. I was shocked. I said, come on, let's get you in the collection. Because it just made absolutely no sense to pass on it with her being such a great price, having everything. And then she has blue eyes. That's pretty different for Yasmin. And again, she had the Pimperella coat. And I'm not big into buying clothes separately, at least not at this moment. I'm working my way to doing that. Maybe not as much for Bratz pieces as like a higher end doll clothing. Oh, I'm really excited about this one too. This is one of my favorite twins. This is Peyton. I purchased Peyton and Nevaeh when they first came out. I still have mine, but it's nice to have another one since she's one of my favorites. I would love to get another Nevaeh as well. I love the brows on this doll. As you can see, they have her OG dress. And the seller gave me these cute red boots too. Really like those. And she's on a movie body, my favorite, top tier. And she even has like her original hair length. Stunning. Okay, these three beauties actually came together from the same seller. I'll show you her first. This is Bratz Head Games Megan. I have owned this Megan before, but she is apparently in the land of lost dolls. So I purchased another one. I really wanted this one again because I loved her hair, like her hair color is beautiful. The highlights are everything. And this makeup, I really like this makeup. Mostly Megan will have like blue eyes or green. So purple with like this brown is pretty unique. So I'm really thrilled to have her again. And then I got the OG twins. First I purchased Phoebe, but then Roxy went up for auction and I just felt like I couldn't leave her, and I did want OG Roxy too. Another fun fact about me, I did not buy the OG twins. My cousin had them. I felt good about not having them, I guess, because I got to experience them when we would play, and I think everyone should own the OG twins. The screenings on twins dolls, Roxy and Phoebe, are just so unique. Like, look at this. I can't think of another doll that has a screening like either of them, actually. Especially not Phoebe. It's like, what did they do to make her just so unique looking? Like, at the moment, I cannot put my finger on it. I really went into it trying to get Phoebe, but when Roxy went up for auction, I was like thinking to myself, these are probably the twin dolls that came in the box together, and who am I to separate them? No. And I wanted Roxy anyway. I went ahead and got her, and it was a great decision because her braids are even in excellent condition, which is shocking because I know people would rip them out since they would get in the way when you would comb her hair, or I don't know. I just see a lot of Roxy's with the braids in bad condition. I also see a lot of Phoebe's with damaged lips, which was my motivation in grabbing this one, and with her hair length intact. That was a great find. So glad to have them in the collection. Next we have this beautiful Yasmin doll. I actually own all the Bratz the movie dolls, go figure, since this is my favorite body that they have ever made, which was my motivation in buying this one. She's in excellent condition. She just needs a good bath. A nice little day at the spa. I love this lip color that this Yasmin has, actually. It's very pretty, and the green eyes are so stunning. This dress I may want to, I think people Mod Podged theirs. I don't remember having a big problem with sparkles, but back in the day I did fill my dollhouse with glitter, so I mean, did it really even matter? But she came with like all her stuff, and she's in beautiful condition. Again, I mainly got it for the body. The Bratz movie Yasmin that I have, her hair has been cut, so now she can have her OG hairstyle. So that's really nice. Last but not least, I got this beautiful Bratz Wildlife Safari, you know, one of those lines, Megan, from Dollastic here on YouTube. This is such a cute photo. I love that. And they gave a nice little note. And yes, there is no need to worry. She will definitely be finding a great home here with me. But I really wanted this Megan. I think she's so pretty. So pretty. Like, her makeup is just so good. The hair color, just everything. This is an underrated Megan, I think. Like, the color palette of her makeup is just gorgeous. Well, guys, that was the haul. It's amazing how many dolls I have collected in such a short amount of time, getting back into collecting. But I would love to know, what's your holy grail dolls that you guys either own or would love to have in your collection? Be sure to comment that below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more doll fun and more. And I'll see you next time. Bye!